G'day guys, welcome to Christmas baking. Today we're going to be making shortbreads. I've got 3 I'm going to share in this video. Shortbreads, reindeers and gingerbread. Let's get into it. So the shortbread recipe I use is just what's on the Mackenzie rice flour. So plain flour, rice flour, caster sugar, a little bit of salt, butter. I've had the butter out so it's at room temperature.
So when I'm baking with the kids, sometimes they're involved in the whole process and sometimes they come and go as they want, basically. So today they weren't too interested in this actual making, but you'll see them decorate later on. So this sifter is really good. It's a Tupperware one and my daughter's been using it since she was 2. So just by holding onto it double-handed, she's able to sift things. So that's a great way to get kids involved, is to get them sifting. Baking is such a great practical life skill. I mean, they're going to be doing it later on in life, so it's great that they can start learning now. But also there's so many early math skills in there. Measurement, cup measure, half a cup, tablespoon, teaspoon, capacity, and then self-control comes into it, keeping the mixture in the bowl as best as possible, not throwing it, not overfilling the cup measure. I recommend meeting your kids where you're at. So also great for introducing vocabulary in a really practical way. Oh, this is sticky, this is soft, this is squishy, this is hard. Then colour recognition as well. Can I have the orange half a cup measure? Can you put the red M&M on? Can you put 3 green M&Ms on? And just remember that kids learn a lot from just modelling. We are their first teachers, and what they see us do, they'll try and copy as well. So here I just modelled putting the M&Ms on the shortbread, so then they knew what to do. My 1-year-old son about it, he's starting putting the M&Ms on as well. Whereas with my 3-year-old, I said, can you put 2 green M&Ms on? Here she's using her hand-eye coordination to cut the shortbreads. And although they don't look the same, I just love them. This was a fun activity that we did together.
So today we're doing gingerbread. So we've got plain flour, baking soda and brown sugar, nicely stacked by my son. Then we've got golden syrup, ginger, baking powder and cloves, and then some butter. I don't have enough butter, so I'm going to be really adjusting this recipe. So check out Sarah Hobbs's recipe. I'll link it below. That's what we're using.
Like I said, he had initiated stacking the containers on top of each other. And I've mentioned before about schemas of play. And what they are repeated patterns of behaviour in play that kids use to explore. So it means he's at that stage where he's doing this particular schema is called dynamic vertical, and basically it's stacking objects on top of each other. Because he wants to do this developmentally, it means it's a bit of a prompt for me that on our toy rotation we need to have toys that he can stack. So for this whole section here where on the stove I've got the golden syrup, brown sugar and butter, I'm doing this all myself. My kids aren't at that age where I'm confident that they can be safe with the stove, and with 2 of them it's really quite tricky. So I'm just doing this myself, and I suppose more specifically I actually mean where they're at developmentally. It's not like when they hit the age 3, bang, they can do this. It's where they are in their development. So because of this, each child is different. So see where your child is at and what is safe for them. There isn't a specific age where it's just going to click into place. And as I spoke about with our first recipe, the sifter, and this is a Tupperware one, is great for little hands. So there's 3 cups of flour in there, so it is quite heavy, but she's just persevering and she just keeps trying. There's a lot of effort that goes into doing this. And as we're baking, she's singing. So I've left this song here that she's singing. It's from Daniel Tiger, which is something we like to watch on YouTube.
Your best is the best for you. Your best is the best for you.
A practical life skill that she's been learning in the last 3 months is cracking an egg. So literally, like I said, we talked through how to do it, I modelled how to do it, and then gave her a go. And like with any activity, it doesn't end up perfectly the first time, and sometimes that can actually be frustrating for kids. So like I said, I've just modelled when I've tried to do something and haven't got it the first time. I just need to keep trying. And also, as you heard in that song, Daniel Tiger is actually trying to learn to catch a ball in one of the episodes on YouTube, and he can't do it the first time and he gets frustrated. And Prince Friday talks to him about how you just need to keep practicing and you'll get better. And he has a few more practices, he drops a few more balls, and then he catches them. So I've actually been using that as an example when my daughter's trying to do something and she gets a bit frustrated. And I've just been referring back to Daniel Tiger, and that's been really helpful. So I wanted to share that with you. The last recipe I wanted to share with you, we did first, but I've put it at the end because they don't turn out like reindeers.
So I'm going to be using butternut snap cookies. I'm going to be using red M&Ms instead of Jaffas, some dark chocolate, mini marshmallows, some pretzels for the antlers, butter, cream. Wowsy. I've got no idea what a tartlet tin is, so these are mini muffin tins. I'm just going to use this and hope it works.
If you've got any questions about what I've said or ideas, please leave them in the comments below. In 2021, I'm going to be doing regular videos where I just answer your questions. I'm going to research it, share the evidence that I find, also my own personal experience. So if you've got any questions, please leave them below. I've linked the 2 recipes below for the gingerbread and also these Rudolph cookies. And as you saw on the screen, if you screenshot that shortbread recipe, then you can use that. I wanted to show you the recipes, but at the same time, I wanted to give you more value behind why I do baking with the kids. And absolutely, it's making memories and it's a lot of fun and I really enjoy it. But it's also so simple to turn it into a specific learning experience for where your child is at. I suppose I just really want to encourage you. Our kids just want us to be present. We don't need to be perfect. As you'll see, these reindeers really didn't turn out like Rudolph, and we ended up changing tact and making it a bit more like Christmas berries. So I just really encourage you in these last few days before Christmas to just remember that our kids just want us. They want to just hang out with us. If it's baking, if it's reading a book, they just want us. 'Cause I missed you, so I'm letting go of everything but you. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I
Dipped my fingers in the chocolate.
Did ya? Put some more M&Ms. These look great. They could even be little berries or holly. To wait until they set and then we can eat some. Put them on. Put like this. Darling. Like that. You put them on. That's it. Yay.
I need some.
Do you want to put some marshmallows on them?
Thanks heaps for watching, and like I said, leave your questions below and here's some other videos that you might like. Bye!